What's on, ladies and gentlemen? My name's Ross, I like games, and today, we need to show you some cool stuff that's coming along in China, because there is a 3rd anniversary set, and it should be making you all kinds of jealous. By the way, you might have noticed there's a couple of Riftbound videos which have appeared on this channel in the past couple of days. I think Riftbound looks awesome. I'm going to be all in on Riftbound. Don't get me wrong. Nothing's changing with One Piece. We're still having like daily One Piece videos. Going to be a lot of One Piece videos. I adore One Piece. Absolutely adore it. But maybe you should check out some of my Riftbound stuff as well. Just putting that out there. For now, we have a 3rd anniversary set. And it's kind of weird. 'Cause if you look, take a look at this little splash page they've given us for it. It's got the 3rd anniversary logo, which features the 3 brothers. And yet, there is nothing about the 3 brothers in the 3rd anniversary set. We've got this really clear theme for the 3rd anniversary, which is the 3 brothers, and yet they're like, nah, we can do better, we know better, and I tell you what, they might know better, they might be right. So if we have a little bit of a look here, we have ourselves, obviously, this art featuring Jewelry Bonnie, and then we've got an appropriate playmat, featuring that logo, which has nothing really to do with the set now, but also similar, not the same art, but similar artwork of Jewelry Bonnie here, and it is just stunning. And again, I've said this on the channel a bunch lately, but I'm up to date with the manga now. And if you've read the Egghead Island arc, I'm not sure exactly where the anime is, I'm not up to date with the anime, but if you've read the Egghead Island arc, you're going to see the whole Kuma and Bonnie thing. It's going to hit a little bit different, especially if you're a parent and you've been reading that lately. The feels, ladies and gentlemen, the feels. And actually, let's continue that, because look at the Don. Look at the Don. This is one of my favorite Don cards we've had. The Sakura there, just absolutely stunning. But then you've obviously got Jewelry Bonnie there and Kuma doing the whole parent-child. It's so good, ladies and gentlemen. It is so good. I adore this Don. Also, the pink border on the Don, it's working. It is absolutely working. I cannot say enough nice things about this Don. The set as a whole is absolutely stunning. Like, genuinely, if we just look at, like, the box, the playmat, and the Don, that alone makes me go, yeah, I want this. I resisted the first 2 anniversary sets in China, basically because they're a pain to import. They're a bit annoying to import. It's hard to find them at a decent price. And whereas I've got friends in Japan that can help me and hook me up with stuff, it's not necessarily as easy in China. Although if anyone is watching this and has got a hookup from China and wants to help me out, please do hit me up on Twitter at @TheWassy. My DMs are open. Let's do this. But this might be the one where I look at it and I'm just like, yeah, it's worth it. This is, and again, if they hadn't done the Egghead Island arc, if I hadn't read that yet, maybe my opinion would be different, but I have read the Egghead Island arc. So what else have we got here? Well, we got a bunch of alternate art cards, and am I jumping the gun a bit? Maybe. We've not seen all the alternate art cards, we've only seen some of them. But I've been holding off showing you this for a few days, hoping they would reveal all of the cards. They haven't. And it's time to talk about it. And honestly, we've seen enough of the alternate art cards now that I think we can all start getting suitably excited about it. Because they've also gone and given 2 of my favorite characters alternate arts. And why don't we start there, having a look at Toshigi. Now, this is the Toshigi that came around in OP12. And that's a good thing. Because remember how, like, a couple of days ago, I was showing you how the Zoro deck is the best new deck in the One Piece TCG. I think it's too early to call it the best deck. And it did actually, as I told you, get defeated in the final of the Hokkaido event by OP01 Zoro, which it's still wild to me that OP01 Zoro and OP12 Zoro were in the final of this first big OP12 event. But we do know that it's a very good card. As in, Zoro's a good leader, and Toshigi is a very good card in that deck. And remember, we did get an alternate art Toshigi in the set. That did happen Well, now we've got another one. Am I complaining? No! There will be no complaining. This one is lovely. What we got from Toshigi is 5 cost, 7,000 power. And on play, you can rest a character with an original cost of 6 or less. And then give your Roanoa Zoro leader free rested Don. But of course, then your Roanoa Zoro leader has a skill which is Don X free. So, yeah. Add that all up and it's good. I appreciate the fact that they've gone and covered up the text here on the Chinese scans, but we've got the Japanese card. We know what the Japanese card does, so cool for covering it up, but you didn't need to. We already knew. Speaking of which, there is another one of my favourite characters which is going to be coming along in this set. We've got ourselves Perona, which actually did get a card in OP12, and it's a really good card that is also a staple in that Zoro deck. That is not the one we're reprinting here. We're actually going for the OP09 Perona, and worth noting this one also had an alternate art in OP9. This is the 1 cost 2k, counter plus 2,000, and on play, look at the top 5 cards of your deck, find a Mihawk or Thrillerback Pirates card, add it to your hand, put the rest at the bottom of your deck, and then trash a card from your hand. Cool card. We like it. OP09 Perona. So we've also, how creepy does Perona look in this alternate artwork? Which, come on, if you've read the manga, watch the anime, she should look creepy. I love how creepy she looks in this picture. Seems to fit the character beautifully. So we got those two, and they're the two that I particularly like, but they are not the only two coming. Oh wait, there's also a Koala! Who's another one of my... Seriously, it seems to be they've just made this set and been like, hey, Wossie, buy it. Because Koala, Toshigi, Perona, among my... Seriously, if they give like a Laboon in here, we are going to be golden. And what we got here is the Koala, which is actually promo 69, which has received an English release. And what we've got here with this Koala is 1 cost 1k, counter plus 1,000... and activate main once per turn, give a rested Don card to your leader or one of your characters. Not exactly some kind of stunning Uber card, but being able to get an extra Don every turn, that seems like a good skill. I'm just putting it out there. That seems like a very useful skill. So, yeah, we've got Toshigi, we've got Perona, we've got Koala. I love this. This is making me happy. But there are some others which have gone and been revealed, like, for instance, Nico Robin. But like this Nico Robin. And I love it, because it's a reprint of the OP09 Nico Robin. But while they're there reprinting it, they've gone, well, it's this version of Robin that the original card was. So let's make sure that when we do this alternate art, this is matching it and giving it the same version of Nico Robin, which I personally think is a lovely touch. And like the others, except for Koala, which was a promo, another card which did, of course, have an alternate art first time round. So now you got 3, I'll let you choose between them. But this is the 6 cost 6k, counter plus 1,000. And on play, if your opponent's got 3 or more life, trash a card from the top of their life. And as a trigger, play a yellow character with a cost of 3 or less from your hand. Very nice card. We like this one. We've then got ourselves Charlotte Puddin, and I think this is one where, even though Puddin is not my favourite character, I think she's popular enough that a lot of people are going to look at this and be like, yeah, I want that card. That's one of my hits from the set. That's one of the ones that I want the most. And of course, you'll see that they have gone and blanked out the text there, which means it is your OP12 Charlotte Puddin. But don't worry, because we've got the Japanese version. 1 cost 2k, counter plus 1,000, and on play, look at the top 4 cards of your deck. Find a Sanji or an event, add it to your hand, put the rest at the bottom of your deck in any order. Of course, do remember that the Sanji from OP12 is a leader that is very much event heavy, revolves around events. So this Puddin makes perfect sense in that Sanji deck because of the whole searching for events thing. Then the leader plays events and everybody has a wonderful time. That's essentially how it all finishes off. everybody has a wonderful time. Worth noting, of course, that this is one that didn't get an alternate art first time round. So, along with the promo so far, the only one that hasn't had an alternate art. Most of them have. But we had the wonderful Basai last time. We got this new one this time by Haru. I'm going to let you decide which one you like the most. And then the most recently revealed one that was revealed just this morning, we've got ourselves the Nefitari Vivi, and we're actually going back a little bit here. We are reprinting the Vivi from way back in OP5, which is interesting because none of the other reprints go back any further than OP9. Doesn't really matter, just an interesting little thing. Also worth noting, this one also didn't have an alternate art first time round. And what we've got is, if you've got 10 or more cards in your trash, you gain Blocker. One costs 1k, counter plus 1,000, but if you've got 10 or more cards in your trash, you get yourself Blocker. We've not seen all the alternate arts from this set. I need to make that very clear. We have not seen them all. We have seen some of them. We have this annoying picture I took off the Chinese website, which hasn't actually been properly updated, so it's going to show you most of the alternate arts that have been revealed, but it hasn't yet been updated to include the Nefitari Vivi. The other 5 are on there, Vivi is not yet on there. But we've also got sleeves, which haven't been revealed yet. And then we got the playmat, the box, the don, plus your 11 promos, and like I say, your sleeves. This is going to be one of the best products we've ever seen. I wish I could show you more of the alternate arts, but what we'll do, I'll wait for the other ones to be revealed, and then we'll do a follow-up video where I show you all of them. And that sounds like fun. But for now, it's over to you guys. Tell me what the best alternate arts we've had revealed so far for you are. Tell me how hyped you are. Tell me if you're going to try and import it. Go nuts in the comment section. But be nice, would ya? And then make sure you like this video, subscribe to this channel, follow me on Twitter at @TheWasi. That's where we talk about One Piece and a bunch of other card games. And please do consider checking out patreon.com/PTCG Radio, where you can support the channel, get some bonus podcasts, join a Discord, and all kinds of fun things. But by far the most important thing, as always, look after yourselves till next time, would ya? Thank you very much for watching. My name's Ross, and you've been watching Wasi Plays.